The Nazareth of Christmas is past, heaving with tourists and pilgrims visiting the town where the Bible says Jesus spent much of his life. Outside the Greek Orthodox Church of the Annunciation, a giant Christmas tree usually stands. This year the streets are empty, the Christmas tree is nowhere to be found. The Reverend Simeon Bechali, the priest here, explains that Christmas celebrations have been scaled back this year, in solidarity with Christians and Palestinians in Gaza.
It's a very bad situation, very sad situation. We see the thousands of people that died, children and babies, and even in Corona we make a big tree. We celebrate, not like this year.
VOA was able to speak by phone to Nabil Tarazi, a Christian in Gaza where communication blackouts are common. He said Palestinian Christians have been trying to take shelter from the Israeli bombardment in churches.
There is no celebration of Christmas or New Year. At least 23 Christians have been killed. Most of them were killed in churches. There is an atmosphere of death here.
Since the start of the Israel-Hamas war triggered by the militant group's October 7th slaughter of approximately 1,200 Israelis, Palestinian health authorities say nearly 20,000 people have been killed in Gaza. Christian leaders in Nazareth and many other Israeli towns and cities, including Bethlehem, the birthplace of Jesus, have coordinated to scale back celebrations this year. Beit Jali says this has never happened before since the start of the Israeli-Palestine conflict in the 1940s, but the suffering in Gaza this year is so great something had to be done. In a shop selling Christmas decorations, the owner, Joanne Bital, says the lack of pilgrims and tourists has made a major impact on trade.
This year, unfortunately, because of the war, the sales dropped about 70-80%. Of course, economically, it affects a lot. But thank God my family is safe, and here Nazareth is a safe place, so that's the most important thing.
Nabila Espagnoli, a peace activist in Nazareth, points out that one of the central messages of Christmas is peace on earth, and says the global community needs to come together to end the fighting.
And if we can, all the world unite itself with this message, then I think we can make a change.
As for Beit Jali, he also hopes for an end to the fighting soon, looking to Jesus for answers.
And in these days we need him. We just hope and pray for Jesus to come again and to give us the peace for all this area.
As Christmas draws nearer, peace in Gaza looks far off on the horizon. Henry Wilkins, VOA News, Nazareth, Israel.